Okay. Oh, let's see. Brian, we just said to the president.
Yep.
Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we will call the June meeting of Batavia Township to order.
Mitchell? Here. Singer.
I can't hear what
Singer.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Tracy.
Here.
Wes.
Yes.
And
Here.
Lizzie.
Yes. Okay, for the benefit of those watching on TV, we will take a few-minute break and check bills and the accounts for May.
Oh, we do the June first. I guess. GA?
Summit?
GA. No, it's G7 now.
G8? Signing task.
It was G8. Now it's
That's
G7.
Ryan's
Keep
task.
it.
You can give me the who's it's. This is a thin one.
This is going to be a big
I don't
one.
have
I'm
any.
ready.
I don't have very many this.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
4736, 245.
Yes.
4739, 245.
Yes. Okay, ending balance, $142,621.90.
Hang on, let me make sure that's fine. Yeah, that's it, all right.
Okay. Let's see, 6, 9, 15.
With?
Distance?
Yes, my night. That's the helping eyesight is a crap.
Set these over here. Okay.
Hello.
Must be kind.
She didn't have
Ooh.
much action.
Road fund, there's one or two
She
here.
didn't have much action last month.
Got it. Whenever you're ready.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Okay.
5093, 646.26.
5093.
5093, 64626.
There it is.
5100, 491.
Yep.
5101, 3940.
Yes.
5103, 2428.91.
Yes.
5104, 319.94.
Yes.
5105, 162.89.
Yes.
5106, 241.60.
Yes.
5107, 817.40.
Yes.
5108, 1040.94.
Yes.
5109, 34.50.
Yep.
5110, 342.06.
Yes.
5112, 190.70.
Considering all the,
Yes.
5114, 250.
Yep.
5115, 159.45.
Yes.
5116, 731.40.
Yes.
5117, 252.95.
Yes.
5118, 87.42.
Yep.
5119,
what do you
14,832.
fish for then? When
Yes.
5120, 95.
Yes.
5121, 280.97.
Yes.
5122, 63.20.
Yep.
5123, 2,651.
Yes.
5124, 1,076.34.
Yes.
5125, 59.61.
Yep. Okay, ending balance, $378,775.80.
Yeah,
Oh, the assessor's fund. Here we go. Oh, who's on top of the list, baby?
4196.25.
Yes.
4197, 340.
Yes.
I gotta look. Oh. 4198, 175.
Yes.
4199, 1,641.81.
Yes.
4200, 120.
Yes.
Yeah. 4201, 1,250.02.
Yes.
4203, 1596.
Yes.
4204, 3,752.33.
is this Mike's writing?
Yes.
4205, 9,888.
Yes.
4206, 318.82.
Yes.
4207, 457.31.
Yes.
4208, 8,462.
Yep. All right, ending balance, $352,321.88.
Mhm.
Good deal.
Yeah, someone hit,
We got three, that's all we need, right?
yeah, but where's all the other bills? The ones we have to individually. Oh, that's mixed in with the, the road.
Is there one of them percent individual?
MS.
And we'll go back down to those.
There wasn't that many.
No. Oh, for crying out.
Somebody's after
The
you.
kids are sending me tsum-tsums.
That's the last one on the west side. Wholesale direct.
Wholesale, yeah.
Yeah, that's just a short notice. It has to go in the newspaper.
All right, Brian, I'm sending these over to you.
Yeah, I have a pen. This is mine. I don't use the Township's ink anymore. Chastise always sent over.
Two more, yeah. And you're done.
Yes, the mountain will come from behind. Ice Mountain. That says Ice Mountain Drive. No? No? And the Ordinance? At least it's something. Alright.
I got them both in here separated.
You burning that at both times, are you?
Okay, we all set?
Good to go.
All right. I'll entertain a motion for approval of minutes from May.
So moved. Second?
Mitchell? Yes. Singer?
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
West?
Yes.
Yes.
Anderson?
Entertain a motion for approval of accounts from May.
Yes, so moved.
Second?
Mitchell? Yes. Singer?
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
West?
Yes.
Anderson?
Yes. Tammy, do you have an assessor's report?
Yes. June 3rd, we submitted our assessment rolls to the county, which is like the earliest ever, so
Good.
we're pretty proud of our diligent work. The county's processing them now and then asking any questions they might have, and I haven't been given a publication date yet, but they will be published in the Chronicle. And all parcels should be published this year. It's a general reassessment year, which means all parcels are supposed to be reviewed during this year. So if that happens every 4 years, but we've been reassessing every year for the last 4 years due to the market changes, so
Okay,
that's about it, so.
all right, thank you. Chris, do you have a highway report?
Not much to report. The Geneva Construction Company got our bid for resurfacing, so we were scheduled through them to get it in before some of their big projects started, but by the time it goes through the county process, final approval wasn't given, so I don't know where we'll be on the agenda, but not till later. So we're doing some prep work on some roads that we'll do a slurry on, and we'll do some crack sealing ourselves this year. Nelson Lake will be closed for 45 days when they add a turn lane. So that's what we figured at that time, we can jump on doing crack sealing on Nelson Lake, because it's just local traffic.
Is that at Main Street?
Yeah, Nelson Lake and Main will have Nelson Lake will have a turn lane to the east, and Main Street will have a turn lane to the south on Nelson Lake. No lights as of yet.
No lights.
So ComEd's moved, I think Nicor moved their high-pressure line, and now we're waiting for AT&T, but that's a huge 100-pair major line, so. And they're notoriously slow, so county's waiting for that, for the construction to begin. It should sure snarl up that area for a while.
That's not our road, we're not responsible for doing the turn lane.
That is our road, but it's a county project, so I can go ahead if they want to pay for that.
They want to pay for
So they're
it.
paying for it, we're not?
They're paying for it, we're not.
Excellent.
That's the way to do
Good
it.
job, Chris. I like that.
Yeah, so I think it's, something is needed there. I worry a little bit about a turn lane off of Nelson Lake without a stop sign, because the
Yeah.
line of sight is not good to the west. And so now you've got a car between you and the traffic coming at you, and people are in a big hurry.
It's a bad
So I'm a little fearful of that, but
You said a turn lane to the right going east on
yeah.
Main, and then a turn lane going
On Main
south
Street,
on
going
south on
south,
Nelson.
and that's a real needed
Nelson.
one, because a lot of people don't pay attention and they run up on that traffic. So right now, there's a big gravel shoulder there, so they go off on that quite often. So I think it'll be good. It creates more congestion in one way, but it'll help the traffic flow on the other, and maybe calm some nerves as people get impatient. That's usually when trouble happens. So.
I never had a problem there.
No, me either. I grew up there. It was a gravel road back then. So, hopefully we'll get all this running this summer.
Do you know when it's gonna be? When they're gonna close?
The contract's let, the contractor's ready. They have to get the phone line moved before they can start digging. There's quite a bit of dirt's gotta be moved.
But local traffic will be able to go in and out.
Local traffic, I'm not sure about coming in on Main Street, but they'll definitely be able to get in off of Deer Path. So I suspect they'll keep local traffic come in for a while until it's abused, and then they'll close it if it's, because the contractor's got 45 days from start to finish. I mean, he's under contract,
Is that other guy?
and he gets penalized after that, so
Oh, okay.
he's gonna
Is
want
that
to.
Geneva Construction, do you know who's doing it?
I don't know who's doing that one. I didn't see the bid. Should be a good project.
Very good.
Okay, thank you. No old business. It's June, so it's time for the prevailing wage ordinance. If anybody wants a copy of it, they're right here. And in fact, I believe underneath there is the prevailing wages. If anybody's, I think they're there.
Oh.
aren't they?
Yeah, but I don't.
Oh, here
see
they
it.
are. Here's the prevailing wages if anybody wants to see them.
This is basically union scale.
Yeah.
How much one, please?
There's only one.
Oh.
In every June, we're
Oh,
required
that-
to pass the prevailing wage ordinance, which means that if we hire a contractor to do some work for us, the contractor must pay the prevailing wage to their employees according to the schedule that you have right there. It's not, it's if we do the work ourselves, but that doesn't, we don't come under that rule. But it's if we hire the work done,
But we have to pass it.
Yes,
we have to pass it.
Oh, that's
state
right.
statute.
Right.
Come on, really?
Okay, I move that we pass the ordinance.
Second.
Mitchell?
Yes.
Singer?
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
West?
Yes.
Anderson?
Yes.
So every job that we do that has anything to do with a permanent fixture, concrete, asphalt, building a building, wiring, all that kind of stuff, water work, all that, falls under the Prevailing Wage Act. And we hire contractors that do pay scale. And we get wages reported to us for proof of that, so. And we've been doing this forever, so it's nothing new. Any of the contractors that probably would be in the range of bidding anything, particularly on our roads, would all be union anyway. So it's not like we're paying more than we would have somewhere else.
Any questions? Okay, moving on. The term of Community Mental Health 708 Board Member Gary Brown is expiring June 30th. Gary has agreed to stand for reappointment for another 4-year term expiring June 30th, 2019. I would ask that you reappoint him as he has been an excellent board member with an impeccable attendance record. And that's from Jerry Murphy. Any questions there?
I'll move to appoint him for another, do we have to do that, right? Another 4 year?
4 years.
Another 4 years, as stated by you.
Second.
Mitchell? Yes.
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
Les?
Yes.
Anderson?
Yes. Ride and cane. Last fall, or late summer, we had an all-day workshop up in St. Charles on the ride and cane program. And the presenters were Nelson Nygaard, and we broke off eventually into small group sessions and expressed our concerns and whatever with the ride and cane program. And we have this report, if anybody wants to see it, what the current situations are with ride and cane. We are this is a draft report, and we will be getting the final one in September with their recommendations, etc. One of my concerns has been no-show rides, which between the city and the township, if we have a bunch of no-shows or late cancellations or whatever, it costs us $10 per ride. That's, I mean, over and above. And it's been kind of hard to track myself because I haven't had a lot of help from the city. But one of the gal that was in charge of this for the city has left. And we now have Jennifer Fox and Karen West, who will be working on the ride and cane program. And I think we'll get back on track and be able to take care of this. So I'm really happy about that. I mean, even just our meeting last Tuesday, here's the paperwork. So I mean, it can get overwhelming at some point in time with all the charts and everything. So, but I just wanted to get you up to date on that, and if anybody wants to borrow these and see what we do, they're here. Okay, Township Car. I took it down to have the emissions test done a week and a half ago or so, and I noticed some problems with it. For one thing, the air conditioning doesn't work. There was some shimming, as Tammy noted, and it's a 2001 Ford Taurus. And you know, I asked Tammy if she felt that we should keep the car, and she said yes, because you know, for us, if we need it to go to meetings, if you want to use it or anything like that, it's there. And she also said that it's much easier for Mike, who goes out and does all our measuring, if he uses a township car, because for one thing, we've got the identification right on the car. And he doesn't have to worry about construction areas on his personal vehicle. So, have you got anything else to say, Tam?
No, I just think it's important to keep the car. I
Yeah.
feel like we'd be stepping backwards getting rid of the car. It's a necessity for what we do, and actually, it probably could be driven more. So, you
Yeah.
know, if
What's
you
it-
want to use it
What's
to
the-
a
Does it need some
Asking us
funds to
for-
repair
No,
some things?
I'm not
or-
asking you for anything, but I'm just saying that we have not had any major work.
None
on
at all,
it.
yeah, so it's
And
probably gonna need.
it really
some-
does need some work.
Yeah.
When a car sits for 14 years, It's only got 18,000 miles on it.
Well,
Well, you alluded to you said you went to get an emissions test. Did it pass the emissions?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
I don't think it's ever refused to
maybe we should
start.
take it, someone should take it in and have it, have them go over and see.
I'm going to, yeah.
Oh,
Do you
okay. Then
recommend
can-
anyone? Do you have anyone?
Well, I don't know, I think we should use somebody in town. I mean,
Yeah,
I can
it will.
say, yeah,
Oh,
but.
yeah.
It will be. I
Chuck.
have, I think Chuck's, I'll take it to Chuck's. But, I just wanted to let you know that, if you see a bill coming through for $1,500 or $2,000, it's not wasted,
maintenance.
it's not
Yeah.
wasted money. The tires, I think, are still original.
Oh, God.
Well, it's only 18,000
I
miles
know,
on.
but usually
But
there's
they
dry
drive
rot.
around. They
yeah,
say-
they do.
I think we need a locking gas cap, because I believe our gas has been siphoned also.
That's
Oh,
probably
really?
good.
Well, we
Mike
only
got in the
had-
car one night and it was like on fumes.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, why is there no
Okay, that's
gas in the
not,
car?
that's
Yeah, maybe we
certainly
should
not a
hold off on
problem.
that long time.
We've only, the fact that it sat out for those many years, we had one act of vandalism not too long, it was about 4 or 5 years ago, with silly string.
Hmm.
That doesn't come off very well.
Well, and it's got some scratches, you can
Yeah,
tell
it's got
it. I mean,
it's-
we don't have a garage, so.
No, we had it down in the garage here for a while, and then we got kicked out of there because the printing firm came in here, so. But, yeah, I would agree that, it's a good idea to keep it, but we need to do some maintenance on it. So, I just wanted to keep you informed about that. Okay,
Is your room in your garage?
Huh?
Is your room in a township garage?
it's inconvenient. though.
That's inconvenient.
Well, they're only driving it. They're obviously not driving it that much.
But then he's gotta drive 2 miles out to the garage to pick up the car, to go 2 miles.
We're pretty packed.
Are you?
Maybe we should talk to Mr. Dempsey and see if we can use that space now.
We might be able
Are
to.
they still there?
Yeah. Right now, it's partly vacant, and I think the Batavia Enterprises keeps their trucks back there.
I think they could make a parking spot.
And they're always
for
in the
us.
way.
But they're always re-renting the spaces and stuff like that, so. It's, thank goodness that they are. Okay, Howard?
Wanted to make a report on the Batavia Township 708 Board, which met on May 28th. At the current time, there are 18 agencies that are being funded through the Inc. Board through the 708. If anybody's interested, I do have a list of them here. At the current time for year-to-date actual 10-month fiscal year, total expenses for the all agencies were $2,100,026.04, and net income is $244,011.76. For Batavia Township, as far as use, and this is a 10-month of the fiscal year, there have been 1,262 units of service offered to Batavia residents. No, I'm sorry, that's number of residents served was 1,262 residents in a 10-month period, for a total number of units of 36,982. Units of service can be either an individual hour or can be a block of time depending on the individual agency's setup. For the levy extension, our EAV for Batavia Township actually is decreasing. It's going down 1.6%. For all townships, it's going down overall 0.8%, with a total income increase of 2.8% in the levy itself. Let's see, I don't think that's really necessary. There are 2 agencies that are being dropped simply because they found they weren't accessing people enough for the programs that they were being licensed or being contracted for. Wyden Family Services and Living Will Cancer Support Services will not be renewing. They're looking for another cancer support organization in which to start accessing services. So,
Say living well?
Living Well. It's just that nobody from the service area was going out there to use their services, so they just didn't think it was worth it. The problem is in order to be compliant with the state regulations and the regulations set up by the Inc. Board itself, it's a
pretty good sized application packet that they have to go through. And Wyden, for example, just didn't feel it was worth their time to take somebody, have them spend the number of hours necessary to oversee not only just the renewal application program, but to keep reviewing and making sure they're in compliance with regulations for the ink board. So that's why they're dropping it. And Living Well just didn't have enough people coming in from our townships, the townships that make up this ink board to bother to do it again for basically the time involved. So.
Thanks, Howard.
Okay, also, there's an open house for Marty Cross, who is leaving the ink board. What's the date of that? Was it
That is the
4th?
24th.
24th.
It will be at the Orchard Valley Country Club.
Okay.
Yeah, she's finally retired.
Marty is retiring. Okay, anybody else?
Oh,
Mr. Tracy?
yeah. We've gone from public participation to other things.
Yeah, you snooze.
Yeah, I'm snooze, I lose. Huh? I wanted to bring people's attention, including those people watching on VATV, this Sunday afternoon, which happens to be Flag Day. The Batavia Arts Council and the Batavia Historical Society are sponsoring a cemetery walk at the West Side Cemetery, which gives people an opportunity to learn about some of our important historical figures. Following the cemetery walk, there is also a Batavia Flag Day Ice Cream Social. We are now celebrating the 99th anniversary of the Woodrow Wilson's proclamation of Flag Day, which happens to be the 100th Flag Day. And everyone in Batavia should know about Flag Day. It was originated by a Batavian, Dr. Segrand. So I urge people to come to both occasions on Sunday afternoon. I have tickets. There are also tickets available on the Batavia Arts Council website.
Are they available at City Hall too? Do you know?
They are available at the Depot Museum.
Okay.
I also, small note, I always like, because it so happens that most of folks have received their real estate property tax bill, I just like to point out that that Batavia Township is by far the smallest portion of that bill. Obviously, the school district is the largest at about 67% of your total bill. The city, park district, library district, Waubonsie, each are about 6 to 7%. We are 1.5% of your total real estate tax bill.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Anybody else have any business? If not, the time and date of the next meeting is 7 p.m. on Tuesday, July 14th. I'll entertain a motion for adjournment.
I move to adjourn.
I'll second.
Mitchell? Yes. Singer?
Yes.
Tracy?
Yes.
West?
Yes.
Anderson?
And yes,
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.